Why hello there, YouTube fam. Galactic Moto here. As promised, this Saturday I made it to the Stonehenge ride. First time ever going to Stonehenge out of the entire years that I've lived in the Pacific Northwest, and never actually gone. I've been wanting to go and I finally made it. I almost missed this ride, to be honest, because I stayed up till about 3 in the morning and I didn't wake up till about 10. So I had to hurry up, take a shower, get ready, and dip out. I didn't even get to eat my breakfast, to be honest, so I am absolutely hungry. But the good thing is that halfway through the ride, we are going to be getting some food at some town called Benjamin or something like that. Never gone. I usually cross at the Bridge of the Gods and go over to another restaurant that's in that area. I almost included that in one of my videos, but I ended up not. It didn't come out that great, so I ended up just deleting that post. There was a faster group that was going to head out first. I wonder which group that is. Sorry, I got kind of sidetracked, so lost the person who was going to be going faster. Oh well, we'll find out now. Yeah, it's a pretty big group, so it can get kind of challenging. Yeah, groups like this, when they're this big, it's really hard to get through traffic. So that's why you see a lot of people blocking traffic. It's not because we're trying to be cool and we're trying to be like, oh, we own the roads. It's just in order to get all of us out of the the congestion area and keep the group together. Yes, I know it annoys a lot of people, but it's the safest and fastest way for us to get through and get out of everybody's way and just get on with it. But yeah, there's 3 groups in this selection. There's going to be a fast group that's going to go up ahead, and then there's going to be a middle group that's going to hit the twisties that are a little bit more intricate throughout this ride, which I actually don't know this side of Washington that well with the twisties, so I kind of wanted to go with it. But in all honesty, I'm pretty tired and I'm still pretty drowsy, so I don't want to make any mistakes at the moment. So I am going to stick with the fast group if I can figure out which group that is. And it's a big mixture of motorcycles here. We have 1000s, 750s, 869s or whatever it was, something like that, something Ducati. I'm not too familiar with Ducatis that much. And we also have tours, sport tours, and did I say Harleys already? But yeah, the Harleys are keeping in the back, acting as sweepers for the most part. And they're going to be, in a sense, protecting the group. So big shout out to the Harley riders for doing that and making sure everybody sticks together. But yeah, we'll find out. I think one person came late. Utah. Oh, I haven't seen a Utah plate like that. To be honest, I actually don't have much to talk about on this ride. Oh, man, look at that. God, that's a beauty. Damn, that thing is beautiful. Sorry, got distracted. Yeah, I honestly, I didn't have material to talk about on this ride. I honestly don't know really what to talk about, so I'll try and keep y'all entertained as much as I can. Man, is there like a car meet up in Camas that I didn't know about? God damn, look at that. God, that thing is beautiful. Ah, look at this. Fair lady right there. Woo! Man. Look at this over here too. God, I love these oldies. Oh, these things are so nice, man. I like old cars. They're really cool looking. I wonder if the fast group already went way ahead of us. Yeah, because I see people over there, so I wonder. That's kind of one of the things I wanted to kind of check out, to see how the groups would differentiate. I knew I wasn't going to be in the fastest group because this bike isn't that fast, but at the same time, like, I didn't want to be in the very back with the slow group just cruising, because at this road I really don't like cruising. I actually like hitting it moderately, still within speed limits, don't get me wrong, but they're fun twisties that are not major twisties. They're just more like if you want to go on a cruise with a couple turns that can be hit depending on how you want to hit them. Oh, are my vents open? Okay, good, they are. It is supposed to warm up today a bit. Still pretty chilly at 66. Keep the tires warm, man. I think we're coming up to one of my favorite views up here. It's a really hard spot to stop at because it's like right on the edge, and there's always obviously a lot of traffic going through here. But if it's right on the right side, and you get to see the whole view of the river over here, and that's not this spot, but it's up ahead. It's like a bridge that they made, and if you look at it on the riverside looking up to it, it looks really spooky. There's pictures of it actually, and it's just a bunch of reinforcement concrete and steel, blah blah blah, you know, construction stuff, since I'm apparently not smart enough to know what they're called. Pillars, jeez. But we are coming up to it here in a bit. I thought we were closer, but I guess not. Guess that's one of the scouts, making sure everybody's within the group. Always got to check up on riders, especially if you're on a group this big. You don't know if one of those riders is a part of your group or not. So it's always, you know, easy thumbs up, make sure they're all right. Just look at that view. That view is absolutely gorgeous. Ah, here we go. This is the view I'm talking about. This is the view I wanted to tell y'all about. I mean, just look at that. Look at this beauty. Look at this. I mean, check this view out, man. I mean, look at that. It's absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous is just so beautiful, man. Nature in general is just absolutely beautiful. Dangerous, but beautiful. As per usual, I was having GoPro problems. This time it did tell me what it was. It was telling me that I had a completely full memory card. And so I lost about maybe half an hour to 40 minutes worth of footage, but it's okay. It was kind of boring anyways. It was just a bunch of traffic, and pretty much that was pretty much it. So y'all didn't lose out on much, but it is annoying that this is a brand new GoPro Hero 12 that I just bought not that long ago, and it's already giving me this much issues. GoPro, that's a huge fail, man. Like what in the world is going on? Besides that, I have more than enough storage. I had 3.5 hours left of storage at 5.3K, so I don't get why it was thinking my storage was full when I still had plenty left to record. Alright, looks like the crew is going. It's about 45 minutes to Stonehenge, so let's get this ride rolling. We stopped here for food and drinks, rehydrate and refuel with some food. Prices are kind of expensive here in this little town, but it's a cool little town. It's obviously like a tourist spot, so it makes sense as to why food is kind of up there in the price. As an example, everything is like $15 to about $19 per plate or something like that, and it's just normal sandwiches. I mean, it's good, but it's not like, oh man, it's so good that you're just gonna be like, oh, I really need to go here again type. But the vibe is chill. They're used to motorcyclists coming up here, so they know what to expect from us. Hopefully, some of them were kind of like, oh, like, how can I help you? But once they, noticed that I was a nice person, their demeanor quickly changed to that of more of a positive one. And after that, they're really cool. Waitress was spot on refilling my drink, checking up on me, so I give her a good tip. Give good service, you get a good tip. Oh man, on the way here, I usually stop at a Chevron right before the Bridge of the Gods, and this time I skipped it because they said that we're going to be meeting at a 76. I don't really like eating 76. It's good gas, don't get me wrong, but when it comes down to this bike, I don't know why, I just decided to either get Shell or Chevron only for the most part whenever I can, just because Chevron has their Techron fuel additive that they add to it, which is pretty good. And Shell now has that new, what the heck, what's going on here? Hopefully they're okay. Changing subjects here. Downside is that I didn't get to record some really cool short tunnels in the back on the way here. That would have been really good views. I was riding with some Harley riders. I don't believe they were a part of the group, to be honest, except for one was, but they ended up going with, they probably thought it was the other Harley riders that were with us. But then again, I could be wrong. Maybe they were part of the group and they just went on their own section, kind of like some other sport riders did too, hit the twisties instead. So I don't know. I can't say. And they weren't kidding. It really does open up over here. It's nice. Gosh, it's absolutely beautiful up here. Oh, that's actually a good topic. I wouldn't say this is necessarily the desert, but it's, as you can tell, it's getting more desert-like. Yeah, the desert-ish area of Oregon is only like about 2.5 hours away from the big city, Portland. So it's honestly, that's the cool thing about this section of Washington and Oregon. The coast is only about 2.5 hours away, depending on where you're going. If you go further south, it's about 4 hours to like the dunes and all that, for where people take their side-by-sides and all that. And there's another one that's closer by that's only 2.5 hours, no, 2 hours I think, away. And if you go east, you go into desert style. I mean, this isn't like desert because there's still plenty of green trees and whatnot, but it's definitely that verge section where it starts transitioning from green to more brown and gray. Set off an alarm. Ah, another tunnel. Yes. This bike that's ahead of me to the left, I demo rode one. It's a 2500 cc bike. That thing had insane amount of power.
Kind of wanted to talk about the CF Moto 450 SS transmission here. I think since it's a brand new bike and it's also a Chinese manufactured motorcycle, that this bike doesn't really get the credit that it deserves. After owning this bike for about, I'd say almost half a year now, I've really come to love this bike and all that it's capable of, especially coming from the background of being a cheap bike from China. But the fact that this transmission just shifts from 4th all the way to 6th gear so seamlessly in this clip of the video just goes to show the quality that they actually put into this motorcycle. And yes, of course, a lot of that riding and shifting comes to rider experience as well, and how capable the rider themselves are able to maneuver the bike, shift the bike, control the bike, and all that. But he's putting that all to the side. The fact that this motorcycle can do and is capable of all that is still impressive to me.
And here we are. I had to stop because my GoPro decided yet again to turn off on me. Although I'll give it this time it was the battery. My battery was low, so the battery ended up dying on me. And I was thinking about switching it, but I thought it would last me all the way here, but it didn't. So I had to stop, swap batteries, and as you can tell, I have the new battery in, and this is the road into Stonehenge. Everybody's already there at the meet spot. I'm gonna meet them right now, and we're just gonna chill and relax and enjoy this absolutely breathtaking view of Stonehenge, the gorge, and what's around us. Natural beauty. And here we are. Gotta be extra careful. It looks like it's very gravelly. So there's the group. They're all meeting right there. We're just gonna enjoy Stonehenge, and we're also gonna, like I mentioned, enjoy this view. And there's other people here who are also coming with the cars and all that. And it's a great spot to come in and be able to see all this. So it's my first time, so I don't know what to really expect of this. Get a couple shots with everybody, get a couple pictures of everybody, get a couple pictures in here. I've seen so many people post on the groups I'm a part of, you know, being here. and it's been much too long to come up here and get this view. But yeah, let's walk around a little bit and see what it's all about. I'm actually gonna leave this in gear because it is on a slight downhill, and I don't want that. So let's check it out. This is it. Let's walk around. This is the whole group right here. Everybody's here. Everybody made it safely. Although there was one incident on the freeway when we took off. We don't know if it was part of the group. So we're trying to figure that out right now. Everybody was checking on their people. We talked about it before we left on the initial ride. It's a decent group. This is a pretty decent group that's here for this ride, and it's the very last ride. So let's just see what this is all about. Actually, you know what? I want to come over here and check this view out. Let me get out of her shot. I mean, come on. Just look at this view. This is just breathtaking. You cannot tell me that this view is not just beautiful. It's just absolutely beautiful. That's why I find it so difficult to move away from the Pacific Northwest, even though Portland has gone down quite a lot in quality, I'd say. But there's just so much beauty in the area, and everything is within 2 to 4 hours, which is not that much, in all honesty. Check this out, man. This is just rad. You know what? Never mind. I put my sunglasses up, but never mind. I'm gonna bring them back down. Thankfully, I have that sun visor that's integrated into the helmet. Evan Childs, born July. Huh. Crazy. May they rest in peace. This is cool. Scope it out a little bit more over here. Get a little bit more of this view. Man. Just look at that. Look at that. Let's go see how many people were on this ride. Let's find out. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 17, 30 of us. Hey, 30 of us. All right, big group for sure. That's awesome. Of course, off camera, everybody kept coming up to me. A couple people were also recording, and one guy was passing by like, "Oh, here we have an Aprilia, here we have Kawasaki," and then they come up to my bike. Here we have Kawasaki. I'm like, no, it's a CF Moto 450. It's a Chinese bike, and they're like, yeah. They had no idea what kind of bike it was. But the guy that I was actually saying that was on the 2500 came up to me. He was like, man, that bike can actually get on it. I was like, yeah, it catches you off guard, but it's a fantastic bike, man. Highly recommend it. But yeah, here it is, y'all. Anyways, I'm going to take a break. I'm exhausted. I want to get this helmet off of my face because that sun, even though it's only like 74 degrees, walking around with this helmet that's matte black, it's just absorbing all the heat. And I am still in gear and I want to relax. So thank you. Catch y'all on the next video. And or if I don't cut it here, we'll continue on back on the road. Probably would take you guys through the Bridge of the Gods, since I kept saying I was going to do a video on it. And depending on how we split apart. But if not, catch you on the next video. Don't forget to hit that like, that share, and that subscribe button if you want to see more of my channel and what I'd like to do on two wheels. Catch you next time. Much love. Bye.
Thank you. Oh, and then
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. You got to do a running one. You got to run through the